Paul was a prisoner in Caesarea. He had asked to see Caesar about his case. Caesar was the leader of the Roman Empire, so one day Paul was put on a ship with other prisoners and soldiers going to Rome. The journey was difficult. As they sailed, strong winds and rain tossed the ship. The ship was blown off course. No matter how hard they tried to steer the ship in the right direction, the wind was too strong. For many days, they battled the storm. The sailors threw things overboard to make the ship lighter. They were afraid the ship would break into pieces and that they would drown in the deep sea. One night, God sent an angel to Paul. The angel told Paul to not be afraid. God would save the lives of everyone on the ship. Paul told everyone on board what God had said. "Take courage," he said. Paul believed everything would happen just like God said. The people on the ship would not die. They would have to run the ship onto an island. The ship got close to an island, and some of the sailors tried to escape in a lifeboat. Paul told them to stay on the ship if they wanted to be safe. The sailors listened to Paul. In the morning, Paul told everyone it was time to eat. They hadn't eaten in about 2 weeks and were very hungry. He thanked God and broke the bread, and everyone ate. Then they sailed closer to the island. When the ship got close to the island of Malta, the sailors raised the sails and headed toward the island. As the ship got close, it struck a sandbar and stopped. The waves crashed into the ship and it began to break into pieces. An army officer ordered everyone to swim for shore. Those who could not swim clung to the planks and pieces of the ship. They all made it safely to shore. Paul was right. God saved all of their lives. Paul trusted God to keep his promise to rescue him from the storm. He encouraged the sailors to trust and obey God, too. God calls us to trust in his Son, Jesus, who died to rescue us from sin and death, and to invite others to believe this good news as well.